She hotels try and sell you their really good pillows for like 300, 500, sometimes $700 in the hotel gift shop, but you don't have to pay that because they're white labeled. Now let's dig into everything that makes a good pillow a good pillow. And what are my credentials? I am so glad you asked. I was the former home editor at Reader's Digest for a good chunk of time before moving on to bigger and better things. This is exactly the type of journalism that I was into, breaking down the science of what makes everything in our homes either work or just be worth it. So most of the big hotel chains, we're talking the Ritz-Carltons, the Four Seasons, all of them, okay? Every good one, they are using either genuine down, that is duck feathers or goose feathers, or a down synthetic blend, which is not real down, but it feels like down, but it's more allergy friendly, or a blend. Before you run out to some store and get a down or down alternative pillow, you should know that they are using a 3-chamber system, a triple chamber system. That is a very specific system, and there is a reason their pillows don't fall flat. Now, this is what the 3-chamber system looks like. Some people will call it 3-chamber, some people will call it triple chamber, but again, just like you're gonna wanna favorite this to come back to later because we're going so deep. It's a feather sandwich or a fake feather sandwich. You can see that 3-chamber system is exactly what it sounds like. The very expensive pillows are going to have all 3 chambers loaded with real, very high quality, high fill down. The cheaper ones are either going to be a blend or just all synthetic. And again, expensive is not always better. You can get these pillows so much cheaper than you realize. And sometimes the synthetics are better because if you have allergies, you're not going to have an allergy to feathers if you don't have feathers. The majority of the big hotel chains are using 3 companies and white labeling them. You may see their own hotel label slapped on the side of that pillow, but generally speaking, they either come from Downlight, Pacific Coast Down, or Sobel Westex. And those are all very much within reach for you. I'm going to link everything in my next free weekly newsletter. That information is here. But also in the description of this video, I'm going to put a few of my favorites. And everything that I'm linking to is going to be affordable. There is no reason to spend hundreds of dollars on one pillow. You can if you want, but you don't have to. Now let's move on to memory foam because a lot of people like memory foam. It is very comfortable, especially if you are a side sleeper or you like a little bit more of a structured pillow experience, but nobody's talking about what you need to look for. So first of all, if your pillow looks anything like this one, I want you to throw it out. There is no saving it. It is disgusting. It's going to ruin your skin. It's going to ruin your health. Toss that bad bitch. There are really only 2 types of memory foam that I really like and I think are worth anyone's time or money, and that is either the open cell memory foam or gel memory foam. Open cell looks like this. It has a sort of honeycomb texture. It allows for good ventilation. You're not going to overheat in the middle of the night. For anyone who's a hot sleeper, that's really important. You don't want memory foam that's going to make you overheat. And the gel comes in 2 forms. It either comes in a big panel like this, and it is a cooling gel that will wick heat away from your body, or the gel can be in shredded form, and it looks a little bit more like this. Either way, it's cooling, but the shredded is good for people who like a little bit of a softer sleep experience, who like a squishier pillow, more similar to the down experience, whereas the full panel, that big piece of memory foam, is going to be for people who like a really firm sleep experience. There's also a 3rd iteration of these memory foam pillows. I have a few of these in my house. It's where the base is made of the ventilated memory foam, that open cell memory foam. And the top has like a sort of blend of squishy synthetic fibers and gel fibers for cooling or whatever else. And then it's got a cover over it that, keeps it all together. If you go for a solid one, it's going to look like this if you open it up, or something like this. And again, that honeycomb, that like open ventilation system is going to keep you cool, and that's what you want. And whether you sleep on your side, your stomach, your back, it doesn't matter. What does matter is the pillow height that you choose. This is a pretty good baseline to go with. Now, everyone is obviously individual. You may like something different, but if you are just starting out and you're just shopping for pillows and you have no idea what you want, this is going to help. Again, I put a bunch of really good ones in the description here, and I'm going to put them in the newsletter. But if you are shopping at a store in person and you're not sure what to look for, there are 2 certifications that I think are very important. One is this OEKO-TEX, and the other one is CertiPUR. And I have no connection with either of those companies. I'm just telling you that I think they do a very good job of making sure that whatever the manufacturing process was is not inclusive of tons of harmful chemicals. But beyond just the gnarly chemicals, the cheap, junky memory foam that is not properly manufactured has a tendency to smell. It off-gases. And you don't want a stinky pillow next to your head for 8 hours a night. Okay, let me know what we're doing next. Duvets, comforters, mattresses. I got you.